What do you look for when you see other haunts?
With other haunts, I'm always looking for something that's as scary as what we do here. And normally I don't find that. It's not to say that other haunts aren't scary. They are, but they have more guidelines than I do. So being a home haunter and being as extreme and probably more extreme than I really should be sometimes, we can get away with a lot more. And I totally understand that what we do is not going to work in a professional environment. So when we finally do go pro, things will have to be toned way down, and it's going to have to be more of what you see in most haunted houses, not the hands-on type of environment that we have here. So I'm always looking for something like what we do, and I haven't really seen that so far. It doesn't mean, anything's better or worse. I'm not saying that, just that it's just different. And again, next year I'll be in the different mode as well, because we're not going to be able to use all the water we use. We use a lot of water effects. People come out absolutely drenched to the bone. Things are happening this year that I can't really even say right now over on this video to them, but you'll probably see some of that in the video for this year. I just don't want to talk about it and start freaking people out, because until you see it, people get really upset with me because they think we're putting these folks through too much, and they're kind of right in a way, but it's all for the movie, and afterwards, rest assured, we contact them and make sure they're okay, and after a few days, normally they are okay. And as we all know, all these scares affect different people in different ways, but sometimes you get someone who's really tuned into what's going on, and they're the ones that I really like to spotlight on my video. And I have a lot of those this year, because we've been open for 2 months now. So we have some really good footage to choose from, and got some fun surprises coming your way. So just be prepared for the final 2011 movie. It's going to be pretty nutty. So I'm just looking for, in a haunt, good scares. I love all the high-tech stuff. I love all the old school scares as well, but I'm a big high-tech kind of guy, so I like all that fun stuff. All the new toys at Transworld and everything, that's all good. So I just like to see a lot of effort, a lot of design. I like to see cool rooms and a lot of detail. Same stuff that all the haunters like, me too. And we don't have that many haunts here in California, in Southern California. Got a few of them, but the best, my all-time favorite, to kind of show you where I'm at as far as where I like, would be Universal Studios, Halloween, the Horror Nights, Hollywood Horror Nights. And but of course they have a studio. They're a movie studio, so they have everything at their disposal, and obviously their sets and their mazes are just top notch, just flipping the best. So I really, really like that level of detail, and I'm nowhere near that, or as anybody else I've ever seen, including Not Scary Farm or what have you. But Universal is the bomb. So that's a pretty cool ride if you get a chance to go to Universal for sure.
What are the plans for Mckamey Manor in the future?
Mckamey Manor in the future, that's a good question. I'm looking at having a gigantic haunted house. This is what I want to do forever and ever. I don't want to wait any longer. I've been doing this for a lot of years. I just want to keep expanding. So I need a piece of property where I can continue to grow, not have to shut rooms down and tear them down and to make something. I want to keep these rooms going and going and going and going. I want acreage. I want acres of Mckamey Manor. We want building after building after building. If I'm on a farmland, it's going to be, pole barn, pole barn, pole barn. It's going to just go on and on and on and on. If I'm in a industrial area, warehouse area, we want something with a lot of space. We want this puppy to be big, 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 big. still going to be still going to have a mom and pop feel for it. I don't want it to be, I'm not looking to make a gazillion dollars at all. In fact, for me, it's not about the money whatsoever. We do this purely on a type basis or on a donation for food. We're with the Feed America group here in San Diego. So our price of getting into the haunt is 2 cans of non-perishable food items. Never charged a single penny. So again, truly the money is not a big deal for me. I just want to make just an awesome world-class haunt that gives people an experience like none other. And that's what I want to do. And if we ever made money with it, that's fantastic. But I can guarantee you that we will be donating a lot of our funds to charities, regardless of where we're at. That's just kind of the way it's going to be. So, but yeah, we want it to be as large as possible and keep this going. You know, I've got another, 30, 40 years of living to do. Well, I want 30 or 40 years of continued haunt building and just make this thing into an awesome ride. So that's my goal.
How do you feel about competition with other haunts?
The competition, I think, is, I don't look at it as competition. I look at it as I'm super excited to see all these guys' haunts. Hopefully they want to be excited to see my haunt as well. And the more the better. I think it'd be really cool to live in a town where there's like 8 or 12 haunts right there. I mean, Haunt Town, USA. Woohoo! How cool is that? So, so there shouldn't be competition. It's a big family affair. We should be, supporting each other and helping each other out. And that's just how it should be, man. This is the haunt community, right? So more the better, man. Bring them on. Bring them on. They're all fantastic. I'm a big fan. I get scared just as easy as anybody. And, I'm a great audience. So yeah, rock it. Bring them on. I love it.
Any last words for someone starting their own haunt?
A good question. Yeah, don't do what I do. Warning, warning, warning. Do not do what I do for safety reasons alone. Don't get too crazy, too aggressive, because things can go wrong safety-wise. Luckily, nothing has ever major gone wrong, but things could go wrong. It's always walking that thin wire. So I don't recommend being quite as crazy as we are. But just know your city, know your codes, man. As we all know, trying to get things up to code and get passed by your city and all the inspectors, that's your biggest goal. Some states, some towns, and some cities are easier than others. Out here in San Diego, California, home of sunshine and beach, not so easy. Things are tougher out here. And then there's other states and other locations that welcome the haunt industry with open arms. That's where I'm moving to. We want a friendly city, a friendly state that says, "Hey, come on down." We won't, we won't make things too difficult for you. But always know, safety is always number one. Got to always know, what's going to work and what's not going to work, and do the best you can there. Make sure everything's up to code, and you'll be good to go. But location, 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 man. It's all about location. So I'd say just find some city that's looking for some entertainment and who would really like something like that in their little neck of the woods, and you'll be a success. Again, maybe a small success, but who cares?
This interview was brought to you by PA Horror and Scare Foundation, bringing you custom props and sets for your haunted house. And also by Mckamey Manor, a real horror movie experience.